welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So today we're over on the Lightbearer faction account, 24,000 diamonds. We are continuing progression and building out this team. Looking at our Lightbearer team, we do have 15 ascended heroes. That is right, guys. Every Lightbearer that we have is ascended. We're just building up their signature items and their furniture bonuses at this point to go ahead and max them out. Waiting for the new hero. So the new hero should be right around the corner. From what we've seen from Dolly's page, it is going to be a Lightbearer hero is what everybody is speculating. Because short of Peggy and Ullard, it has been a little bit since we've had a Lightbearer hero, and we've had a couple other faction heroes, as well as the Celestials, the Hypogeans, and the Dimensional heroes with Prince. So we are also focusing on building up the Twins to Mythic to unlock that signature item. Then we're going to focus on building Lucretia and maxing her out at that point. When we're getting into the multiple teams between the Lightbearers, the Celestials, the Hypogeans, and the Dimensionals, we can make a solid team to continue progression in the campaign. So let's go ahead. We'll get into the summons. First thing we're going to use is our Dimensional Stones. We also have 4 faction hero cards. This was the catch-up of the chapters that we were looking at finishing, pulling us all the way into chapter 32. So our first pull here gives us a copy of Rigby. I'd like to see a couple more copies of Peggy. Like to see a couple more copies of Ullard. There's a second one, which is Thane. Hopefully we can pull a couple copies of Peggy. Hendrik, which so far most of these heroes are not 5 stars already. And our final pull here gives us a copy of Gwen. Not too bad overall, because even if we do get copies, that is going to give us more than enough fodder heroes to build out the new heroes as we get them. All right, so 10 Elite Hero Soulstones. Again, fingers crossed we can pull some Lightbearers, which we get Gwen, a second copy of Gwen, another copy of Belinda. Not the best pull there. No Celestials, no Hypogen heroes. We do have a couple rare cards as well. All right, so let's see. So that adds another star there to Thane. So he is almost completely maxed out. Then we're actually going to start putting pretty much fodder. We're almost to the point of putting fodder into the wish list, which is good. Look like we had one more here with Lorazin, so we'll add another star to Lorazin. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the summons. 300 companion points, 23 scrolls, 24,000 diamonds, and then we do have a couple Stargazer cards. So here I'm thinking maybe we'll finish out Thane. I know we've done this before with the desired heroes, but how many copies do we need of Thane? I think we need 2. So you know what? Let's go ahead and let's finish out Thane so we can have our core team in here for the heroes that we're looking for. So we will finish out Thane. If we can get a double for him, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Which, you know what? Let's go do the rest of the summons first. Just by chance, if we pull a copy of Thane, it'll be one less that we do not need. So companion points, just some rares, which there's an elite, guys. Watch it be Thane. It is Silas. We're going to have to build a couple more heroes. So that actually takes Silas up to Legendary Plus. Graveborn, definitely have to use some of these heroes. We're going to have to build them up as we continue pushing through the faction tower. So that unlocks a signature item that will take him to Mythic Plus. Now just a couple more copies and we'll be able to completely max him out. Which again, the alt factions we need for the faction tower for the Stargazer cards. Another elite right there with Damon. So we've got 2 regular summons. All right, back-to-back elite cards, guys. It is a copy of Peggy. There we go. Definitely need, again, some more copies of Peggy. We can add another star to her. And again, these off factions, we are definitely getting full. We are completely full on heroes in here. All right, so a few more rare cards there. All right, so let's pull Thane, guys. I want to finish out Thane. That way we can hurry and finish out the rest of our faction heroes. Just a single there. That's okay, so we need one more copy of him. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and use the 3,000, which there it is, guys. Very nice. All right, so double copies there. So that will finish out Thane, taking him to 5 stars, because now we can drop him out of the wish list. And that was the reason for doing the summons for him. Boom, so he is completely done right there. We'll drop him out of the wish list. And now I believe we just have, we have a Strilda down here, and that's it. Those are the final 5 that are not 5 stars, guys. And then it is going to be all just fodder. So we are getting so close to having this team maxed out to 5 stars. There's a copy of Hendrik, very nice. And let's see who we can actually build here. If we could throw a couple more stars on another hero. Because I think right now we have Estrilda, we have Oscar in there. Which Oscar, we could pull 2 more copies of Oscar. Or you know what, let's go ahead, we'll just do Peggy. Just because I like Peggy, I still want her to work in a lot of formations. So hopefully with our remaining diamonds, we can pull 1 or 2 more copies of Peggy. We know we're getting 1 for sure, but I would like to pull 2 so we're done with this monthly desired hero summons. There's 1, guys. So we got 1 more chance at Peggy. There she is. And I'm hoping that we will get that final copy. All right, let's see if we can do it. Nope, just a couple more rares. Still got a couple more. 1 was Sylvana. Nope, second one, Movis. All right, so 2 more pulls here for the Twins. 30,000 diamonds could be, there's a copy of the Twins. And we got a Wilder card, guys. Very nice pull there. And our second pull, can it be another copy of the Twins? It is a Lightbearer card, so not too bad with that pull either. We go ahead and use that card as well as Wilder, which is Ullard. Another one that we do not have completely maxed out. But adding another star, just got his plus 30 signature item. So he is almost built, just got to get him a little bit of furniture, which we'll look at right now. So Lightbearer team, this is all we have remaining for Lightbearer. We have Ainz in there, we have Thane in there. Then it is all Lightbearers, guys, trying to max these out. 1 card already on the table. So hopefully we can pull a couple pieces of mythic furniture, which there's our first one. Piece goes to Rose. She's getting very close to being maxed out as well. And even though the Lightbearers late game, end game, nobody uses them, I want to see how they look fully maxed out, which there's another piece for Rose. Let's see how many that gives her. So she has 7 now. She is very close to being maxed out, guys. A few more legendary pieces right there. And I think we have 1 final pull. Double mythic, look at that. Hendrik and Oscar, very, very nice. So it gives us 2 cards on the table. So we have 7 with Rose. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to use them. This is exactly why we built them and why we've continued the faction accounts for as long as we have finished these. All right, so that gives Rose, there we go, 9 and 9 with the teacups. All right, so now we're going to have to actually swap her out. Which Lightbearers, that is it, guys. They are all in there. They are all maxed out. So we're going to swap down here to Albedo since we know she is going in the formation with Ainz. And we have Thane in here as well. So Albedo is going to stay in there as of now. And we'll continue to build them up. Recycle is going to give us a little bit more, guys. 2 more summons. Couple legendary there. And another mythic pull, which is for Rain. I think Rain is almost maxed out too. That gives her 5 already. So equip that one on her. All right, guys, so that will do it for the furniture and the summons. 32-1, we're way over leveled at this point, so we're going to blow through our 20 chapters, or our 20 stages. So let's go ahead and we'll get into the campaign push. All right, so here we are in chapter 32. Again, we're going to speed this up because we are way over leveled, so we're going to buzz right through our 20 stages here, pick up some diamonds, pick up some rewards. We're going to swap this out because I want to put Thane in here and Peggy. Why not? We're going to have Rose. Rose is going to follow Thane. And again, why not? For the levels we're on, it seems like it might have some sort of synergy. I know Rose usually stays backline, but with her sweep and with her following Thane, I want to see exactly what we can do here. Double stages, we're going to stick with Rose. Rose and Gwen works really well. I know right there it was following Lucius. And then the second team, we're going to go ahead and throw Thane in here as well. There's a lot of players that really swear by Thane and swear by how powerful he is and how difficult he is to kill. We have his 3 of 9 furniture. I want to max out his plus 30 signature item and see exactly if he's worth all the hype that a lot of players give him. It seems like we have him on both sides of the fence. One side really uses Thane, says he is an absolute monster. Other side says he is worthless, do not build him at all. Ultimately, I want to see exactly, for my own opinion, when we have him completed. Because a lot of players have said similar things with Rigby. Rigby being completely maxed out on this count actually does pretty well. In comparison to some of the other heroes, if you can get him to scale, if you can get his little kegs up, he is very, very hard to kill. He has a lot of healing capacity and a lot of mitigation capacity, which works really well when it comes to the warrior class. Plus, he gets a life leech out of the Elder Tree, which can work in his favor. All right, so we're in stage 32-12. And again, Gwen can just dominate the damage. I know once you start getting to endgame, most players don't use Gwen anymore. Even having her fully built, they go for a couple different heroes. Gwen, unfortunately, is one that falls off when it comes to, again, going into late endgame. I hear the same with Isolde, that Isolde does really well coming up to late endgame, but definitely falls off. He's not in any more formations, doesn't scale fast enough when it comes to the battle. So a lot of players do not use him, even though up to probably chapter, I would say 32, maybe 35, a lot of players do use Isolde, but again, he does drop off. Fingers crossed with this one, guys, that the new hero is going to be a Lightbearer and it is going to be a late game, end game hero. Because right now we have Rowan. Rowan, as many of you know, is my favorite hero in AFK Arena. But Rowan is the only hero that you see making an appearance anywhere. A lot of people were saying that Ullard would make a solid appearance because of his immunity. He doesn't. He's not in any of the formations. Some people ran him a while with Ainz, but now it seems like more of the buffs with Mortis or more of the crowd control aspect really works with Ainz. So yet to be seen exactly how the new hero is going to be and if it in fact is going to be a Lightbearer. But that is our 20 round, guys. Very easy to push through there. So let's go ahead. We will collect up our loot. 20 stages just like that. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. We're continuing with the Lightbearer, having them all fully built and maxed out. And as always, thank you guys for watching.